cantrips, as well as magic missile, alarm, and invisibility.
So you're taking alarm and invisibility as your current spells?
And I'm level 2 now, right?
Yep. So you can prepare 3 levels of spells.
Yeah. So alarm, invisibility, and magic missile.
Okay. All right. Is everyone ready to move forward?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Let's talk about it then. What do you do?
I think it's time to look over those journals now that the glass case seems to have broken by accident.
Yes. Don't
by
trip next
accident.
time.
Yeah, I seem to have done that completely by accident. This damn carpet here. I'll try and make sure that doesn't happen again. At least next time, maybe I'll tell you guys to get the hell out of the room first. That's a plan.
The poison cloud has completely wetted through all of the journals, ruining them.
Oh.
However, you do find 100 coin.
Well,
You also find the chalice of light. When you pick it up, it glows. You know, it's got all sorts of arcane sigils and runes on it, and it looks kind of like what you would expect the Cup of the Holy Grail to look like, rather than what the Cup of the Holy Grail actually looks like.
Right. That could be very valuable to us. Having
Could
that,
be.
yeah.
having that
Also,
chalice of light.
Also, these coins. I mean, we're gonna need them since this is clearly gonna be a long and difficult quest to find this guy. We should take this as for provisions and such.
Yes, incidentals must be paid for.
Yeah. Then we can return them at the end. Of course.
If we're gonna keep tripping into things, we need to figure out. We need to hire somebody who will figure out what's safe to trip into.
Yeah.
Or maybe we just find someone who's less clumsy.
Hey, come now.
Nah.
Gave you a little chance to shine, didn't I?
Yeah, that's clearly what you did.
I give you a big pat on the shoulder, like, see?
That was not pleasant. Please don't do that again.
See, you can take it. I knew you had it in you. Well done.
Sounds like someone's trying real hard to complete a bond.
Well, he sort of did on
like
his
it.
own.
Okay. What do you do?
Yes, I suppose dividing these into thirds seems logical.
How about we divide it into fourths, and the final fourth will just be general funds, paying hirelings, that sort of thing.
Right, we still need to hire that burglar.
Plus, I don't think 100 divides into 3.
Oh, sure it does. Oh, wait, no, I'm not really good. If I take 40 and you both take... No.
Nah.
No, it doesn't. I'm only good at bad math, sorry. Yeah. I like the idea of fourths and party treasury. How's that? Should have a party treasury. Now, who's good at keeping a hold of the party treasury?
Well, I'm the most intelligent.
Say Frederick. I'm sure you could carry a little bit more stuff. Yeah. Need to... and the chalice as well. Yeah, we'll put that in your backpack.
Very well. Certainly. I can
It'll
definitely...
probably be worth a lot to some academy fraternity.
Chalice of light. All right.
Just go ahead and put an asterisk next to that. Because we already know that that's not what it really is.
We need to find some blueberry wine and put that in there just to be sure. If you really... Just to be sure it works.
That would be the most potent of wines, wouldn't it, based on what you said?
Yep.
Would be delicious indeed.
One small sip would be enough for a night.
Yes, it would be delicious indeed. But we have a more pressing matter, I believe, and that is finding the stairs. Or rather
did.
going
You
up
did.
going up the stairs.
Let's
You are going up the stairs then.
just carefully, because we just got poisoned. I'll be honest. I'm
Well-
going to be taking some extra precautions here and walking slowly and silently up the stairs with the spear at the ready.
Wait, are you still sick?
Yeah,
We could
I'll be fine. Be fine.
Mm,
I'm not.
Okay, you creep up the stairs. You find yourself currently located here.
Hey. Can I hear any banging noise?
Well, that sounds like maybe... if you're not listening very closely, no. You don't.
I
Yeah,
start
attempt
listening
to-
closely, I
Okay.
guess.
That
Yeah.
sounds like you're discerning realities.
May I use
Yes.
my pointy ears for something useful as well?
It sounds like you also want to discern realities.
Good thing I took logical.
Oh. I get an 8.
I also got an 8.
Okay, each of you can ask one question.
So, going up the stairs, I'm actually kind of curious after what happened last time. What am I overlooking?
Oh, is that a question?
No.
Wasn't
that's-
that?
No, that's not on the discern realities list.
I guess
think-
what should I be on the lookout for? His
What should I be?
clothes.
Are each of you asking that?
No, I'm thinking. What should I be on the lookout for? And I don't know what he's thinking.
Okay. What should you be on the lookout for? Let's see. Yeah, you don't know where that banging noise is coming from. So,
What is about to happen?
what is about to happen? Interesting. What's about to happen is you're gonna go up the top of the stairs.
Well, clearly.
Yeah. Nothing special about to happen. Sorry, man. You make it to the top of the staircase. The stairs open to a bookshelf-lined hallway punctuated by tall windows. There are books on advanced mathematics, mathemagics, magical theory, history, anthropology, and alchemy, along with several volumes of the Pathfinder Chronicles, including volumes 6 and 36, long thought to be lost. Two
Dude.
closed bedroom doors rest along the wall opposite the windows.
Dude, he has Pathfinder Chronicle number 6. Oh. If he does turn up if he actually turns up missing, I'm gonna want to take this. I'm gonna want to take these.
I mean,
Yeah, it should be.
He's-
If it's been missing, it should be taken to this society and copied and disseminated to their lodges throughout the world. Knowledge should be shared, after all.
Well, yeah, that, but not before I read it.
yeah. Well, I'm sure the Pathfinder Society would be really happy if we brought this back. Let's just make sure we get a copy back to, we're not going to just, take it, but we're going to borrow it and make copies.
So I have a question here. It sounds like Anchorage really wants both of these books. Frederick William Mayfield XIV, as someone who gathers knowledge and, spreads tales, are you really going to let him take first crack at these? This is the kind of knowledge that can make and break a career, right?
Yeah.
Strife.
I will happily let him be the keeper of this knowledge, as although it is not the Mayfield way, he has earned this right by surviving
I see.
Aladamari's tripping problems.
Don't you worry, FW on the 14th. I'll let you take a crack at these two after all.
Excellent! As I said, knowledge should be shared. It should be accessible to the world.
Yeah, you
Yep.
guys read them over, and you tell me if there's anything important for me in there. I have other pressing matters to attend to, but yeah,
Well, we're not.
like, for instance, where's that damn banging coming from?
You don't hear the banging anymore.
Based on what we heard of the banging, would it be possible to
Nope.
have I ever would it be possible to know if I've ever
Locate.
no to know if I am able to determine the type of thing that would make that particular noise?
You recall that the banging was, it sounded like someone was like slamming flesh on metal.
Flesh on metal.
Yep.
That's very specific. So
Yeah.
Are either of the doors on the hallway made of metal?
Nope, they're both made of wood.
Okay, well,
perhaps someone was beating someone with a shield.
I was more thinking of someone being in a cage, but I suppose, yeah, that could happen. Although that was an awful lot of, well, I'm not going to go there with that joke.
It's a little late to ask this, but was anything in the kitchen made of metal?
Yes. There were
What-
definitely a collection of knives, pots, pans, the stew.
So, bagging sheep again? No. That's stupid. No.
You heard it coming from the second floor specifically.
Alright.
So, guys,
I guess
how
we'll
about you?
mark where those things are on the shelf, just so we can come back to them later.
You're not taking
Or-
them now? You know,
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
just,
take it
I'm
now.
just, I'm just saying, you know, considering what we've seen of this guy so far, one of these things may start a fire in the house, and we might need to, you know,
Alright,
just-
alright. I'll take them. I'll take them.
just saying.
And I'm secretly glad. It's like, thank you for giving me an excuse.
He's like overly cautious. We don't want to risk these things.
Of course, of course.
Although
Traps everywhere.
I am kind of expecting it. So, how about you guys stand back as I trip into this next door here?
I think that's a wise decision.
Pointy end first.
I will take
Well-
4 steps back from him.
Okay.
I'm actually not going to trip into the door. I'm just going to try and really silently open it with my spear in the other hand, sort of pushing the door as soon as I've turned the handle.
Okay. You push the door open. It seems as if there has been no one in this room for some time, as it would appear to be a tidy, dusty room. It is a simple bedroom with a bed in the northeast corner, with a nightstand nearby. There are a few dressers around the area. Everything is all perfectly in whatever place you would expect to find such items at.
But they're
Everything
dusty.
is covered by a thin layer of dust for sure.
Is the hallway covered in dust?
Nope, hallway is perfectly dusted.
Interesting. Guess the servants didn't go in here.
Can I attempt to see who this room might have belonged to?
Well,
It's very clearly a guest room.
So, nobody used the guest room. Can I attempt to see if there's anything valuable in this room? Or worth note?
Sounds like maybe you're trying. I mean, a quick look around, you don't see anything particularly valuable. Are you attempting to discern realities?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay. Alright, you get one question.
Anything valuable?
Is that a question? What here is useful or valuable to me? Well, you're carrying a couple sweet books. The rest of your party has some coin on them. Other than that, you might be able to sell the duvet cover on the bed. The cover for, it's a very nice cover. You could strip the sheets. That's about it. I mean, there's furniture in here, but you wouldn't be able to get it out of the house very easily.
There's like sexy dungeon loot, and then there's just taking everything that isn't nailed down. Nah.
Yeah, that. I mean, I know certain parties do that, but that's not really my style. Let's not.
Let's not.
But I am curious about one thing. Is there anything coming from like over here on the door, around the bed, any break in the dust anywhere in here? Is there nothing?
Nope.
Okay.
I would like to look around the room for any a large metallic objects, and I will do a thorough search under beds, etc. For said large metallic objects.
Okay. Sounds like you're discerning realities.
I will discern realities.
Let's do it. Okay, yeah.
Mark experience.
XP. You
Awesome.
find exactly what it is you're looking for. The source of the noise. It's coming from the south. You hear it banging once again. Just flesh on metal. Over and over again.
Oh.
Well,
As you look around the room, you find no such no such metallic objects, and while coming out from under the bed, you hit your head at the frightening start of the noise. Like, the banging noise starts, and you jump, and you hit your head. Yeah. Rough life, man.
ow!
What are you doing under the bed?
I'm looking for the shield that was beating that person.
Don't think anybody keeps shields under the bed.
It could be a
Of course
club.
not. That would be ridiculous. Who keeps weapons under their bed?
Do we have a flashback scene to El Damre keeping weapons under their bed constantly?
Okay, let me amend my statement.
Under the bed and under my pillow, I'm like, yeah.
Let me
Do
amend
that.
my statement. Under the bed of the guest room.
Yeah, certainly. I'd never do that. I mean,
That's crazy talk.
yeah.
Why would you give your guests weapons if your guests are trying to kill you?
Well, I wouldn't invite them in the first place. Not that I have a nice house like this to begin with, but moving along.
What if you don't know they're trying to kill you? Anyway, moving along.
Yeah. I have an idea. So,
Wait, does
Hey, there's that noise again. It's coming from over there.
I'm going to whisper. I'm going to whisper like, keep shouting like that. I'm going to sneak over to and try and see if I can get the drop on whatever the hell that is.
Does this door connect these two rooms?
Yes.
Alright, we're gonna keep shouting.
I'm going to try and
Okay.
sneak around to this place and do the same thing, opening the door.
Look at this furniture. It must be 40th century Kadiran.
Ah, my head!
You pop the door open, Ella Damre. Inside, you find a large study that has been clearly ransacked. There are papers and inkwells that have been thrown around the room. There's a large wooden cabinet on its back. Its closed doors are facing the ceiling. A window on the east wall has been broken outwardly, so the glass shards are like... should be outside, but you were outside earlier and there was no glass out there. On the west wall has a large tinted window overlooking the alchemy lab. So yeah, inside there's like a pool of blood in the middle of the room. Spatter of dried blood on the floor. On the south wall is a tall mirror that hangs just off kilter. There is a muffled thumping noise coming from the south as well. You also see a broken chair and a displaced mattress. There appears to be signs of a struggle all over this place.
Yeah. I mean, the broken glass makes sense because servants probably may have picked that up. Are there any marks in the blood?
Nope. It's like a perfect pool of blood.
That?
Would you like to discern realities on the blood?
Yeah, I'm wondering why. How the hell there can be just a perfect pool of blood and like.
Excellent.
Usually there's like a mark, where a body was or something. Whoa, 12.
Okay, you got 3 questions.
What happened here recently?
Someone poured a vial of blood straight down onto the floor.
Yeah, okay, that is what would make sense, in fact.
Yeah.
And, well, I suppose... I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this, but what here is not what it appears to be.
The mirror is actually a secret door that leads to the south.
Ah. I thought you were just going to tell me that the struggle was fake, but I'm pretty sure I got that part.
We're still in the other room, spouting off about who knows what.
I'm pretending I hit my head again to be loud.
Here's I'm just without asking the question, what does the question "who's really in control here" do if there's
If it's
nobody
a social encounter.
It's for social. Oh, I got it. Is there anything useful or valuable here? And
Yes.
I
As
define.
you look around, you notice that the desk against the east wall seems to have a couple packets of like alchemical supplies and 2 potions.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna quietly move north, or here,
Yep.
and quietly try and go. It's me, and open the door, and tell them that I think I found another fake struggle, and there's a bunch of some alchemical stuff here on the table. You people who know more about that might want to take a look at that.
All right, I'll take a look at it.
There's some potions and alchemical stuff. They appear like potions, maybe poison. So I'm not gonna.
Could I spout lore about these potions?
Sure. So there's 2 potions, and then there's 2 sealed, like, wet nap type containers, like squares with something inside, that are filled with powder. They have markings on them, but the only way you could tell what's inside is if you ripped it open.
I'm gonna try on the potions first.
Sure.
Hey,
Is that an 11?
that is an 11.
Okay, you know that these potions are called elixirs of last will. You would know that whenever you die, after having drunk one of these, no matter what happens, whether you come back from death or not, a small portion of your spirit is left behind, and after you're dead, you can still aid an ally 1 time.
Huh. Does that last indefinitely?
Yes.
That is actually kind of cool.
So, after it aids an ally, what happens to that portion of the spirit?
I don't think I need to answer that question, man.
Goes away forever.
Goes away forever. Unless, of course, you're still alive, in which case it still goes away forever. You're basically gifting part of your soul to death.
Let's hold on to these for a while.
So this definitely, based on what I know about our alchemist's history as someone who is particularly into sort of quasi-necromantic alchemy, would I presume this is likely his own concoction?
Is that something you'd like to try to spout lore on?
Well,
What you presume, I can't tell you, but...
I actually am asking under the purview of my when I encounter an important creature, location, or item.
Well, why don't you just fucking tell me what you're doing? Yeah. Yours is spells and magics?
No, it's Legends of Heroes of the Past.
This has absolutely nothing to do with Heroes of the Past.
Okay, I didn't.
Yeah,
because he's a hero of the past. In that case, I will spout. I'll go ahead and spout lore.
Yeah, he's not a hero of the past. He's
okay.
It's like he adventured like 10 years ago, man.
Okay.
Heroes of the past applies to like old Uther Lightblade. Yeah, spout lore. You need something interesting but not useful. What's interesting is that not only have you never heard of this before, you've never heard of anyone doing research along this line before. It's a potion that not only does it not keep you alive, but it also gives a little bit of you to death.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up.
A little bit, yeah.
That's pretty weird.
This is pretty demented research.
Now how about the packets? Can I spout lore on those?
Yes, but how?
I guess it would be closer to discerning reality, wouldn't it? But since I took logical, they're both rely on the same stats, so I'm just gonna closely inspect the packet without opening it, turn it up, down, sideways.
Okay.
Look all around, see.
Yeah, how? These don't look like some sort of. You know, I'm just going off Pathfinder here. You know, we maybe know what what a bomb or wait.
It literally looks like a wet nap container.
I don't even know what that is.
Okay, I'll give you a picture of it. But they're like squares, and you rip them open, and they've got like a wet napkin you pull out, and you.
Oh,
yep.
That.
It looks like that.
Okay.
Yeah, you look closely at this based on all of your like messing around with it. There's actually not a powder in here. There's a fine mist, almost like there's a gas contained inside these packets.
Oh, it's more of that poison.
You do get that feeling. You know, it has the same kind of like when you're pressing it in, it has the same kind of texture that you felt pressing up against your skin.
How about we make sure this doesn't fall into the wrong hands and try and dispose of this?
Yeah, I'll hold on to it in the meantime.
Make sure it's in a. Make sure you put it somewhere where it's not going to burst open, please.
Of course.
Do you have a jar? Hey, we could go to the kitchen and get a jar.
Okay. As you guys are talking, that banging is like the whole time during the scene. Like maybe this, like the soundtrack, we've been hearing it the whole time, but you guys have just been ignoring it.
Oh, hey. Oh man, yeah. Sorry, guys. I forgot to tell you the that mirror over there is a secret door. I found it while looking through initially. So I think it's coming from behind that. So,
perhaps we can finally figure out what that is by going and taking a closer look at that venue.
Yeah, I'm thinking. What I would really like to do, because I don't want to open the door and get jumped by, really bad things. Does it have a standard handle, or how do I open this door?
It's simply the mirror. You pick it up and you move it aside. Just a full-length body mirror. That's like, there's a hole behind it. You just pick the mirror up, move it sideways.
Okay, and the bang, and I don't see vibrations in the mirror, so it's nobody's banging on the backside of that mirror.
That's correct.
Okay. Then in that case, I will say, hey guys, remember that hallway? You should totally check it out while I take this mirror away, just in case something really bad happens.
Okay. I'll step out into the hallway.
Okay. You step out into the hallway to the west.
Yeah, I'll step out in the hallway.
Okay. What are you doing, Eladamri?
Steal myself. Take my spear. Get as much distance as I can, and just friggin' whack the mirror out of the way.
Okay, you shatter the crap out of the mirror, revealing a secret room behind the mirror.
Huh. I was expecting something.